Hi everybody. Okay, so today we are done with our candles and our wax melts and our wax tarts and our soaps. So the only things we really have to focus on now are the 3D prints. Those are what take the longest, and that's okay because we'll be printing pretty much as long as we got the materials to be printing with. Um, So today we're focusing literally just on the 3D printing. Now I know some of you may have seen the title for this stream is 3D printing dragons, snakes, frogs, and spiders. And all I've introduced you all to so far are the dragons. Well, I'm going to introduce you to this tiny little guy that I'm kind of working the knots out of his legs because his legs move. He is articulated. But I just got this new filament in last night, and I've been anxiously waiting for one of the baby dragons to finish printing so I could switch out the filament and use the new one. I've been very excited because I had very special plans for this filament. And I'm really hoping it comes out the way I think it's going to. So, okay, without further ado, let me switch to my craft screen. And you're about to see a bunch of baby dragons. These ones have not been posted up on anywhere really yet. I do have the time lapses for them as they were printing and everything, as well as the little guy that I'm going to show you after I show you the dragons. Okay, so this is the Crystal Wolf. Okay, if you remember, I had printed one of him already, and he was a silk blue and, oh gosh, something else. Anyway, my grandson loved it, so it's actually getting sent to him. And so we had to print out a replacement, and this is the replacement that I had decided to print out for him. And I haven't done any cleanup on these guys yet, so you'll still see the little specks of mess in there here and there that I'm still currently picking out. Sorry, that's my doorbell. But he was printed in what I thought was a matte black, but it's just it's not a matte. It's definitely not a matte, because it has a shine to it, but it's not a shiny, at least not that I'm aware of, because I have my shiny, and my shiny comes out slightly different than that. So not quite a matte black, but it's not a shiny either. But he looks really, really good. The silver, however, is a shiny. Maybe that's just what's giving me the optical illusion that it makes it look, the black look shinier. But okay, so this is the Crystal Wolf. The baby wolf dragon. Get him to sit back down here. There we go. Okay, now most of you would recognize the next two as a light heart and a dark heart, and you would be correct. Baby light heart. Now I can tell you this much too. I am absolutely in love with the cold white or cool white, whatever you want to call it, filament. because it it seems to be the one that I have the least amount of cleanup for. You know, it's just, it works so great. And right now, printing on the printer, the humidity in my home is very high because it's very rainy and very wet outside. And so, of course, the humidity is super high, and that also translates to super high humidity in the printer and in the AMS unit, which makes the filament slightly damp. But we did put some desiccant packets into the AMS unit to hopefully, you know, try to combat that. Yeah, I will get there, baby. Don't worry. Okay. So anyway, the last one that I printed, I had a lot of stringing and a lot of little, you know, for lack of a better term, boogers that I had to clean off, and that was this one here, little baby blossom here. But okay. The next one printed was, you guessed right, that would be Darkheart. And tell me she isn't just so pretty. Okay. And then, as I said, the last one printed was Baby Blossom here. Okay, and if you're ever interested, as Design Creations just mentioned, if you're ever interested in watching us as it prints, we do have the ability now to broadcast our prints. And so there is a link on my Facebook page specifically for the printer, and I believe even if you click on it now, it's basically going to show an empty printer, but I will double check before I guarantee that. Okay, scrolling down. It's further up than that. Where'd it go? Okay, so if we click on it, yep, it shows an empty printer at the moment. But that's okay. So I am going to, give me one more second here. Go to this one. Cool. Okay, that one. Okay, so I'm going to post a link. There we go. and that link should direct you right towards our screen. And that link never expires, so. Hello, Biscuit. This is a biscuit. I left my door open since I'm not working with any wax or soaps or anything like that, so. Hi, Biscuit Buddy. He's in lovey mode. But, okay. Come on, because I'm sure people don't want to watch your butt. Come on, get down. Thank you. Sorry, guys. Okay, so the last one that I'm going to show you really quick, and this literally just came off the printer maybe about 40 minutes ago. And that's this little guy here. And yes, he is a spider. But isn't he adorable? And his little legs move, and his body, moves. Aren't they cute? And he was done with a black sparkle filament. He was actually my test run for the filament, but he just came out so adorable. He has this whole sparkle to his body. It's awesome. So now that I know how the filament behaves, what it, kind of looks like a little bit, I think it's absolutely perfect for the project that I originally wanted it for, which we are going to get into here. Let me switch screens. Go to the screen, then we need to go down. Okay, we're going to turn off the Octo server. Turn on the window capture. Okay, so now y'all can see my bamboo. Well, the app anyway. Yes, I'll get to that in a minute. Once it starts printing, they'll see. Okay, so as you can see, I have the Lunar Dragon put up here. Now there is a couple of things I need to do really quick before I send it to the printer. And this is just the baby. This isn't the full grown one. I'll do a full grown one after I print out the baby, just to make sure everything goes really well with the new filament. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I am coloring the teeth, because they weren't done yet. Apparently I missed them when I was doing the color profile. But to be fair, not all the babies have teeth. Excuse me. Okay, we gotta get in a little closer here so we can get that little guy. That little guy. That corner piece. Mount and turn. There we go. Easy fixing. Yep. I seem to be doing all kinds of stuff. Okay, there we go. And I'm sure I probably have my wife in the other room going, there's an easier way to do that. Well, I'm sure there is, but this is the way I've kind of gotten used to. There we go. Okay. Biscuit. Hello, Biscuit. He seems to be a purr factory today. Yeah. Dang it. Okay, you're gonna have to get down, buddy. I'm sorry, but I'm in the middle of doing stuff, and every time you bump my hand, I mess up. Oh, crap. I'm supposed to undo all of it. Now I'll fix that after. I'm sure I probably got somebody going, fix what? I'll show you. Doorbell going on. Okay, so. Oh, yay! Okay, hold on, y'all. Pause point.
Sparkle. Oh, that is pretty.
Isn't it beautiful? Here, have an Amazon bag.
Don't want that.
Ooh, color changing this time.
That's right. They give,
Tri-color silk.
that's right. They give you samples like Micah
And
does.
cleanings.
Yeah.
Yep, they give you the dry bag, cleaning filament, and a sample.
Oh, that is pretty.
Oh, that is gorgeous. Okay, y'all. I know you're not going to be able to see this as well as I would hope. Let me switch screens here.
Take it out.
I mean, you can definitely tell it's a, you know, a nice deep dark blue. But what you don't see is that beautiful sparkle that's in there.
That is pretty. Wow.
So I've got a black sparkle and a midnight blue sparkle. And both of these filaments are from Zero. That's the name of the place, is Zero.
Does it print really well?
So far, that's all I've printed.
Nice.
And I did that one with the black.
Very nice.
And I'm doing the color profiles for the Lunar Baby. Because those are going to be my first two prints in those two colors. One will have the black base and the cool white for the moons.
Mm-hmm.
The other one will have the midnight blue base and the cool white for the moons.
Cool. You still putting a cool white? You said you ran out earlier.
I got two brand new spools down
cool.
there.
Cool.
That's what came in yesterday.
Cool.
Y'all are hearing this like, what the crap? And yes, I'm cold. It's cold in my house.
It's rainy and chilly and nasty today.
Yes, it is. Okay, so I showed off all these guys. Will you put them back in the living room for me? Actually, if you take this bucket, they can all start going in this bucket.
Okay.
Because that way they'll be protected and the cats won't knock them off the TV stand. And that way they're in a nice air sealed.
Put your spider
Okay.
in.
I'm going to have more of him.
Is that one printer or is that a failure?
That's a felled.
Okay.
But there are pieces I'm saving off of it.
Okay.
Yeah. This was the one without the ironing too, so I was actually kind of glad that it failed.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry. So, where was I? Oh yeah, doing the teeth. Let me tilt this way, and that's what I'm talking about, is the very bottom. We need that to stay black, so everything adheres to the bed properly. But while we were down here, we can get these tiny little ones that I can never see. Okay. Much is better. Now we gotta turn this way so we can see the other side. I'm wondering if maybe, I think I might do a silver moon with the midnight blue paired with the midnight blue. I think that would look really, really pretty. But I like the cool white for the first one with the black sparkle. I think it complements really well. Because the cool white has kind of a blue undertone to it. So it's really, really pretty. It also explains why I, put the colors like I do. But okay, this is going to be a 3 color. And she looks gorgeous. Okay, so let's make sure all of our stuff is good here. Quality, put 2, it's good. Same precision. Okay, she is going to be take a little bit to print because we're bumping the wall. Oops, up to 3. Infill's good. Speed and support are fine. Okay, we don't need a prime tower, so we're good there. Alright, so the only thing we need to add is our ironing. Okay, and now we're going to save this as it would help if I turn my keyboard on. Okay. Ah, why did my little thing go black? Okay, I gotta fix that. Okay, so let's see. Color, that's cold white. Please tell me I can just do that. Yes! Yay! Okay. What you guys think? Actually, I'm gonna try something slightly different. Give me a second, bear with me. Let's put this, okay, here, and this. Do those by trying, which is fine. Okay, sorry if I'm mumbling, I don't mean to. Oops. Okay, getting a little closer. Okay, there we go. Dang it. Sounds like DC's about to start printing something of their own. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, that wasn't quite right. Please tell me I switched the screen back and y'all are, yeah, I didn't. So y'all are just sitting there staring at me. I'm so sorry. Okay. Now y'all can see what I'm doing. Oh, look at that. Okay, that was awesome. I didn't mean for that to happen, but I'm actually kind of glad it did. Oh. Okay. Okay, let's turn groove down slightly so we can see what we're doing a little better. Okay. There we go. Okay, what do you think, guys? Turn that off so it actually comes back normal. Now keep in mind, this doesn't show the actual sparkle effect that the black is going to have. And of course my blue is slightly different. More blue tone. Let's see if I can't get a little closer to the color that we're going to be using. Yes, that would be close to it. So I can either do a blue like that. That went to custom color so I don't lose it. Yeah, see, I don't like that one as much. The other one's prettier. Yeah, that looks much better. It just adds a pop of color onto him. What do you think? Okay, so what I'm going to do now, slice it and see what the damage is. Almost there. Okay, so he's gonna have an 11-hour print time. I can deal with that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna change out that filament, that last filament, so we can have our blue. Down here, I might as well take out the silver. I'm gonna need that for the next one. Okay. So let's go back here. So y'all can at least get some type of view of what I'm doing over here. Okay. So my AMS unit is right here. I'm just going to pull it forward a little bit because yes, my bookshelf is a bit wobbly. Okay, there's the blue. Okay. Let's put some of these down here. Okay. This way we're not overloading ourselves with filament on the bookshelf over there. Okay. So our filaments have been changed. I'm gonna go back to the screen share again. Okay, so our filaments have been changed, so we're all good. Go to device. Make sure we change it here, because that is most definitely a silk. Okay, so we're good. Let's do this one more time. There we go. Slice, because I updated the filament. Okay. can't see the little window that pops up, but there is a little window that pops up. And it automatically goes to the printing screen. While it's downloading and warming up. Okay, too much at once. This little computer can only handle so much. Currently, my big one is being used to transfer files and stuff like that. So. Okay, I'm going to switch you guys to the other screen here. Turn that one off and turn this one on. Okay, and now y'all can see inside the printer. Isn't that awesome? I've already prepped my bed and everything. Used my glue stick on it and all that kind of goody stuff. So my bed is good. Okay, so I dropped it down to 50% speed, like I usually do. The reason I do this is to make sure I get a nice, secure adhesion to the bed. Once I get to layer 3 or above, I put it back up to 100% speed. And because you'll notice right now it says 22 hours, 46 minutes. That's doing the whole thing at half speed. And we're not doing that. Clean out the nozzle from the old filament. Shouldn't make any kind of noises that might be construed as any kind of music. I get copyright violation for my own voice. That is so freaking pretty. Actually, I'm going to use it. So, I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm not really sure why it does that. Maybe it's because I left the screen. I'm just gonna make sure that my poop bucket is empty. Not quite empty, but it doesn't have a lot of it. And it goes into another bucket. So waste not, want not, we will be recycling the little plastic pieces. Only the PLA printed ones, because those are biodegradable. So I will be recycling all these printer poops for packing materials. Instead of peanuts and things like that, you know, I can use these. You know, basically put a layer of that down, and then put a layer of my little crinkle paper down, my packing paper, and put the object on top of it, and then fill around it. No fuss, no muss. It's the vibration. Now you can see I have a little humidity and temperature gauge inside the printer now. Let me tell you, there's less humidity in that printer than there is in my room. I may see if I can't make like a little square like that humidity gauge is in. Make a little square like that, but you know, cage type deal, and put some desiccant packets in it and put it on that bar on the shelf along with the humidity sensor to help keep the inside of my machine a little drier. Okay, turn it off again, turn it back on again. So it is putting down that first layer. Of course, we're not going to sit through the whole print, and I posted the the link for the print. So if you want to, you know, check in on it every now and then, you're more than welcome to. The link is public, so you can click on it anytime. So it'll pretty much show anytime we have anything in the printer, you can watch it. Keep going at the same pattern I've been going. Pretty much only once a week will the printer actually be shut down. And at this point, I'm thinking that's probably going to be either Sunday night or Tuesday night, and it'll stay off either Monday or Wednesday. But that may not be entirely accurate. I'm not going to promise anything. so while that first layer is going down, we're going to stop sharing that screen for a minute and go back into window capture. And the reason, as you can see, the humidity is starting to go down a little bit. The heat is helping. Okay, so we've got our baby. She's good. The other version will be something. Oh, good. Not quite dark enough. That'll be something kind of close to that. But I think we're going to choose a different. Oh, that's right. I was going to do silver. Well, I could do silver on that and leave the moons the cold white. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do because that looks really, really pretty. Okay, so this is going to be the second color profile. Okay, and it's probably going to drop the screen for a moment. That's okay, because we are going to open up the big one. Okay, so this one will be blue. This will be white, cold white. These guys are in silver. Okay, so I will need to make some slight adjustments. That's okay. Put those in the silk one. That's actually kind of pretty. Let's see if I can't change that. change those because that will cause an issue. So. And well, let me do it that way. Okay. No big deal. Wait, no, those we want white. These we want to change. Pattern. Brown color. What do you think? This one will be done in the black sparkle. Just the adult version of the baby that we just set up. Okay, we do need to change our ball though. There we go. Okay, so there she is, all finished. Oh, not quite. See, this is why you always double check. We want that piece. Okay, looks like the rest of that one is good. Just double checking. Okay, I think we might be good, except for a couple little spots over here. Gotta remember to select a piece. Oh, okay. I think I see what happened now. No big deal. Sorry if I'm kind of throwing you off here. Sometimes you gotta get every possible angle. But I think we are good. Alright, I'm just going to click save on that one because my rename has already been applied. Here to device, we'll check on the current print. Okay, doctor so y'all can see. First layer's down. It's working on the second. The one I was working with in Bamboo Studio, yes, that's a full size. The one I'm printing, however, is a baby. It's going. Okay, so y'all see the dragons that I'm currently working on. Y'all saw the ones that we've printed so far. Now, what I'm going to show you as soon as I get them up, bear with me for just a moment here. Alright, let's see. I'm pulling up a couple of things to show. Okay. There, turn it off, turn it back on.
They're still showing that?
Yeah.
It shouldn't.
As soon as I unclick it and then re-click it, it goes away.
Hmm.
Okay, now keep in mind the things that I'm going to show you. It's just basing it off the colors that I currently have with this print. So the colors will definitely change. So let me switch the screen here. From there. Okay, this is the first one. And she is a strawberry spider, so of course her butt's going to be all red. So, let's take this and do a nice red color. There's your strawberry spider. Mostly. There is a little bit of work that needs to be done. But nothing too hard, nothing too strenuous. Strawberries have dark seeds, not white seeds. There's our strawberry spider. Isn't he cute? I think he's absolutely adorable. Ooh, I know what I'm gonna do. Let's try that. Oh, check it out. Oh, he's too cute. Okay, and if anybody knows me at all, you should know I don't like spiders, but these guys are just so absolutely adorable. Okay, so now he is saved. So we're going to close that one. Open up the next one. Okay, he is one of my favorite, but that's him. It's because it's witchy. You know, can't really help it. So let's change some colors here so he looks a little better. Of course, I'll do, some adjusting on him and probably add in another color or so. He's just too cute. Let's see if we add in. Alright, now let's see what we do here. Okay, hold on. Okay, check him out. Okay, he'll need some you know, fine tuning, you know, me getting in here and fixing some little oopsies that I'm seeing. But nothing major. Just some oopsies. Just some things I gotta fill in a little bit, but that's okay. Isn't he awesome? Alright, so we are going to save that project. Okay, so he's all saved. It's so cute. Okay, next one. Yeah, he's adorable, isn't he? But he is gonna need some work. I need to kind of separate some colors a little bit. Okay, I'll have to do that by itself. Because his tail's supposed to be green like the rest of his skin. His shell can be a different color. And he's just a very simple sea turtle. But he's adorable. And of course the ones I'm showing you, there are many more variations to each of them. Okay, so that will be it for him for right now. But he is so neat, isn't he? I thought he was adorable. Okay, next one. And again, I'm not a fan of snakes, but these are just too pretty. Tell me that isn't so pretty. I love that. I absolutely love that. And I can't wait to actually print this. But okay, so that's pretty much it, y'all. I mean, I don't really have much of anything else. Now, I showed you guys the prints that we've done already, that I haven't posted yet. We started the new print, and you see what few prints are coming next. So the next update y'all get will pretty much be on Sunday, but There was something else I wanted to, and I can't remember. I can't remember. My brain just went. It happens, unfortunately. I'm thinking. Bear with me. You can hear my neighbor's puppies. Okay, y'all. I think that's it. So, because I can't think of anything else, and the only thing I can really think of to do is go, "Hey, baby, what you doing in there?" Okay. I was told just a second. Okay, now I'm wondering, I'm gonna go over here for a moment, because I'm going to, aha, sorry if it's in the way, y'all, give me a minute. I'm only going to bring this one up pretty much when we have a print going. So. But, okay. I keep saying but, and I keep saying I'm sorry. I've kind of run out of things to really do. You know, we've done a lot. I've got, oh, thinking of it here. I did, didn't I? I think of it. Figure I could show this in person now. Well, sort of in person anyway. Okay, so we have a Cricut machine. Two of them actually. Cricut Explorer Air and a Cricut Joy. So I was thinking about adding vinyls to our product lineup. And this is one. What do you guys think? Let me see if I can't show it through the craft view. It might be a little easier. Ah, yay! Okay, so that's one example. The other example, this one the one I'm getting ready to show, I actually made for my mom. Because she lost her best friend puppy. He wasn't so much a puppy anymore. He was getting up there in age. But so I made this for, well, actually Sonia made this. My wife made this for her. I just had to find my transfer paper so we could actually put it on her vehicle. But we can do things like this. Sorry. Okay. There we go. Now you can actually see it. Right, so that's another example of something that we can do. And no, the only color I have is not just silver. I have a bunch of colors, but those were just the first two examples. So let me know what y'all think. And then of course there's the potential to do custom ones as well. And I said potential, I didn't say I was actually going to do that, but we will see. You know, we have all of our soaps done. I know I showed that in the last stream. They are all packaged and ready to go. These are 2 actual soap bars. I put them in paper towels for right now. Until I make the rest of the set that's going to go with them. These are for the Cool Tropical Breeze bundle. I'll only have 2 bundles. One will be an oatmeal bundle, one will be a shea butter bundle. And I'm not going to say everything that's in the bundle, but let's just say you like it. Because there's still one more spool of filament that I need to get in order to finish off that bundle. And I know you're probably going, filament? Why do you need filament? There's a reason. Okay, switching screens back to the main. But yeah, so all of our soaps are done and you know, ready to go. You know, I've got a pretty new packaging for them, new labels, ingredients list on the back. Our contact information is on there, and of course each travel size bar weighs 0.8 ounces. Yeah, 0.8. So not quite a full ounce, but close. So they are definitely travel size. They're, you know, safe to take with you, all that kind of goody stuff. But for now, I will let y'all go. Don't forget, we will be at the El Encanto Event Center when we go back to our in-person sales. And that will be on June 16th, which, yes, I know, it's Father's Day and a Sunday. But I promise it's not going to interfere with morning church activities, because the event doesn't start until noon. And we will be there until 6 p.m. the entire time. So don't miss it. You definitely don't want to miss this. We have a lot of new stuff coming out that are going to be, you know, up for grabs. That isn't shown on our store site or anywhere at the moment. So you definitely don't want to miss it. So we very much look forward to seeing everybody on June 16th. Come on, mark the date, y'all. June 16th from noon to 6 p.m. We will be at the El Encanto Event Center, and I will show again how we get to the turn that on. How we get to the location. Okay, so we click on the location button. And this is our countdown. 30 days. Exactly 30 days. Yay! Okay. And of course you can see our calendar, which right now has May up here. And this is where we are right now, our live stream today. Okay, if you click over, okay, you'll see, of course, all of our live streams again. And then our in-person sales event. When you click on that, it'll bring up this little pop-up that shows the date, the time, the address, and, you know, a little bit more details, all that kind of goody stuff. And of course, you can copy it to your own calendar. You know, if you don't want to click on any of the stuff on there, you can scroll down and see the actual bigger version here. Because our next in-person event will always be listed here. This will always be for the very next in-person event. So if I was going to say Mary's for the 29th and the 30th, which I'm hoping to try to do. Anyway, so if I'm at Mary's on the 29th and the 30th, but and I still have the El Encanto Event Center on the 16th, then this is just going to show the next one up, which is on the 16th. And then after the 16th, once we get to the 17th, this will change and show the address and the map and date and time for Mary's. And I'm just using that as an example. But yeah, so this is the locations page. It has our countdown to going back into the markets. So you can keep an eye on that. Right now we're at 30 days, 16 hours, 25 minutes. Yay! Getting closer and closer. But okay, guys, that is it for today. I will talk to y'all again on Sunday. I hope y'all have a great rest of the week and an even better weekend. So I will see y'all on Sunday afternoon at 3 p.m. Blessed be.